This video is part of the ADFS Migration Challenges series, and today we are going to talk about ADFS Login Screen customizations. If you currently use Infor Lawson products, such as Lawson Environment S3 or Landmark version 10.1.1 or 11, you probably are familiar with the login screen that looks like this. This screen would have Infor logo by default, and some clients replaced it with their own logo. It would have fields for login name and a password, the login button, as well as a status line that would have some information about the technology versions, such as the portal or landmark version that you use. However, when you implement ADFS, your login screen will be replaced with a different screen, which looks like this by default. This particular screen will have a default graphics of the blue color, like you see on this screen. It will have the text, which will match the text you typed during ADFS install, the message, which will say sign in with your organization account, the fields for login name and a password, the sign in button, as well as a small copyright message from Microsoft. And when users type their name and a password, they need to type it in one of two formats: either the domain format, like the one highlighted, with the domain/username, or the UPN format, which would be a username at and then a domain name in the UPN format. And once you type it in and type a password, you will be able to log into your click on the sign in button. You will be able to log into your applications. However, many clients want to customize the login screen to make it more in line with the other company standards, with the other screens users use for other applications. So with the easy customization, you can make your screen look like this. This screen would have a custom logo instead of that blue logo you saw. It would have a small logo of the company or any other graphics of your choice instead of the message, or you can modify a message itself to say something different. It would still have login name and a password buttons of some kind, as well as a sign-in button. However, you can also place additional messages, text or links on this side of the page, and those links may, for example, instruct the user to call help desk or has a link to help desk where users can change their own password or check their account expiration or have access to some document library which would provide users with additional information. In addition to that, the login screen can be customized to include certain logic behind the scenes. For example, you may customize a login screen so users will not need to type a password in a UPN or domain format, but rather just to type a login name like they used to do in the older version of Lawson. So for example, you can type a username and the password, and the domain is automatically added. In my particular case, as you see, I also have a two-factor authentication enabled, which would prompt you in this particular frame. For more information about implementing all those changes and customizing Lawson login screen, please contact analysts. This video podcast is brought to you by Analysts, bridging the gap between strategy and IT. Analysts is part of the ACS group. My name is Alex Zehansky.